Archangel Michael, the bank is shocked by your name right now. Glowing star, a divine door is open. Step in and follow your true path with us. My beloved, listen carefully, because this message did not arrive by accident. I am Archangel Michael, and I stand before you at a precise moment in your life when the unseen has begun to move faster than the visible. Right now, systems you once believed were closed to you are reacting to your name. Records are being reviewed. Doors are being questioned. Energies around provision, security, and value are shifting because heaven has authorized a change. You may not see it yet, but something that once rejected you is now confused by you. Institutions that overlooked you are pausing. Processes that delayed you are being re-examined. My beloved, this is not coincidence. This is alignment. I want you to understand something deeply. Your name carries weight beyond what you were taught. It carries agreements made before you were born. It carries assignments that required patience, endurance, and humility. And now, those assignments are reaching a point of activation. You may feel an unusual restlessness lately, as if something is about to happen, but you cannot explain what. You may feel drawn to check messages, review documents, or revisit plans you once abandoned. This is not anxiety. This is awareness. Heaven is nudging you because the timing has shifted. My beloved, there is a divine door open in front of you. It does not look dramatic. It does not announce itself loudly. It looks ordinary at first glance. But behind it is a redirection of your path, one that leads away from survival and towards stability, away from struggle and towards stewardship. I must be clear with you now. Do not dismiss small signs. Do not ignore subtle movements. When an email arrives unexpectedly, read it carefully. When a conversation brings up finances, opportunities, or responsibility, listen closely. When you feel urged to prepare, organize, or release old habits, obey that prompting. These are not random impulses. They are instructions. My beloved, many prayed for sudden miracles, but were not ready to manage them. You are different. You have been prepared quietly. You learned discipline through delay. You learned wisdom through disappointment. You learned strength through being overlooked. That is why what is approaching you now will not overwhelm you. It will establish you. The reason systems are reacting to your name is because your season has changed. The version of you that struggled is not the version stepping forward now. You are carrying clarity, boundaries, and discernment that you did not have before. Heaven trusts you with more because you no longer chase validation. You value peace, order, and purpose. Do not rush. Do not boast. Do not explain yourself prematurely. Walk calmly. Speak clearly. Act with integrity. These qualities protect what is coming. I also need you to understand this, my beloved. Not everyone around you needs to know what is unfolding. Some people only understand you when you are struggling. When you rise, their confusion becomes interference. Keep your plans sacred until they are established. There is a reason you are being called to step into your true path now. The path ahead requires responsibility, not fear. It requires faith paired with action. You are not being rescued. You are being positioned. If you feel a pull to learn, to improve, to organize your life, honor that pull. Preparation is part of the miracle. The door is open, but you must walk through it with awareness. My beloved, I stand with you in this moment. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to receive what is aligning for you now. Stay alert. Stay grounded. Stay faithful. What is moving toward you will not shout. It will confirm itself quietly, steadily, and unmistakably. Step forward. My beloved, I need you to slow your breath and steady your heart. because what is unfolding now requires discernment more than excitement. The reason the bank is unsettled by your name is not only because of numbers or records, it is because authority has shifted. When heaven changes a person's position, earthly systems feel it before the person does. Files resurface. Reviews happen without requests. Decisions are reconsidered without explanation. You may notice delays suddenly resolving themselves, or silence breaking after a long time, or someone reaching out who once ignored you. These are not favors. These are corrections. My beloved, you were underestimated for a reason. If you had risen too early, you would have carried weight without structure. Now you have structure. Now you have restraint. Now you have vision. I want to warn you gently here. Do not confuse urgency with panic. What is opening does not require haste. Rushing will blur your judgment. Move deliberately. Ask questions. Read details. Pause before signing, agreeing, or committing. Wisdom protects expansion. There is also a separation happening alongside this opening. Some people will feel uncomfortable around you without knowing why. They may distance themselves. They may question your decisions. This is not opposition, it is realignment. Your path is narrowing because it is becoming precise. My beloved, this is the moment where heaven watches how you handle power quietly. Will you stay humble? Will you remain grounded? Will you remember who you were when no one noticed you? Your answer determines how far this door opens. I also need you to understand something important. Not every opportunity that appears now is meant to be taken. Some are tests disguised as blessings. They will offer speed without stability, gain without peace, or recognition without integrity. Decline what compromises your spirit, even if it looks attractive. The true path feels calm, even when it stretches you. You may feel a strong urge to clean, organize, or simplify your environment. Follow that urge. Order invites order. Clarity attracts clarity. You are preparing space for something tangible. My beloved, heaven does not shock systems without reason. You are being repositioned not just for provision, but for influence. How you handle this season will echo beyond finances. It will shape who trusts you, who follows you, and who benefits from your obedience. Stay alert. Stay silent when necessary. Stay aligned. The door is open, but the way you walk through it matters more than the fact that it exists. My beloved, and here is where responsibility meets revelation. What is unfolding is not only about provision, it is about trust. Archangel Michael speaks to you with clarity now. The reason your name is causing movement is because heaven has marked you as reliable in pressure. Many desire abundance, but few can hold it without losing themselves. You have been watched in silence. Not judged, observed. How you handled lack. How you treated people when you had little leverage. How you spoke when no one was listening. Those moments mattered. You may not realize it, my beloved, but certain decisions you made in the past year altered your trajectory completely. You chose restraint when revenge was easier. You chose patience when quitting felt justified. You chose dignity when bitterness tried to take root. Those choices created a record, not on earth alone, but in the unseen. Now that record is being referenced. This is why things feel different. You are no longer fighting resistance. You are navigating alignment. That subtle shift is everything. I must tell you something important now. Do not overshare your excitement. Not everyone can hold good news with clean intentions. Some will unintentionally leak your momentum through doubt, comparison, or advice that is rooted in fear. Protect your joy until it stabilizes. My beloved, there will be moments very soon when you feel tempted to second-guess yourself. Old voices may echo, voices that told you to lower expectations, to settle, to be realistic. Those voices belong to an old season. Do not carry them forward. Archangel Michael says, the version of you that survived is not the version meant to lead. You are stepping into a phase where your words carry weight. Speak carefully. Speak truthfully. Avoid exaggeration. Avoid negativity. What you say now shapes outcomes faster than before. This is also the time to correct habits quietly, not dramatically. Small discipline changes now prevent large problems later. Be precise with time. Be intentional with money. Be selective with energy. You are being entrusted with more because you are learning stewardship, not entitlement. My beloved, if you feel moments of doubt rising, pause. Do not panic. Doubt is not failure. It is a signal to return to stillness. Breathe. Listen. The guidance will come. Remember this clearly. What is opening for you is sustainable. It is not a flash. It is not luck. It is a structure being built around you. Walk gently. Walk wisely. Walk forward. The shock has already happened. The door is already open. Now comes the part where you become comfortable standing in what you once prayed for. I remain with you. My beloved, where stability begins to replace anticipation. What once felt like waiting now feels like positioning. You may notice that your emotions are calmer, your thoughts clearer, and your reactions slower. This is not boredom. This is grounding. Archangel Michael speaks gently here. The excitement was never meant to last forever. Excitement opens the door, but clarity keeps it open. You are entering a phase where heaven asks you to become dependable to yourself. This means honoring your word, even in private. Following through on small commitments. Choosing rest when exhaustion whispers shortcuts. These details matter more now than grand gestures ever did. My beloved, you may sense that certain habits no longer fit you. Conversations feel shallow. Distractions feel louder. You crave depth, order, and meaning. This is because your inner world is reorganizing to support a larger outer reality. Do not fight this shift. God allows this quiet discomfort so you do not build new blessings on old foundations. What is forming around you requires a steadiness you are now growing into. You may also feel moments where you question whether anything is actually happening. This is the most delicate part. When movement becomes internal, the ego assumes nothing is changing. But this is when the most important alignment occurs. Archangel Michael reminds you, roots grow in silence. Externally, you may see subtle confirmations. A conversation that validates your direction. A small win that reassures you. A delay that protects you from rushing. These are signs that the system is adjusting to your new position. My beloved, do not measure progress by speed right now. Measure it by peace. If you feel less anxious, less reactive, and more certain without needing proof, you are exactly where you should be. This is also a time to refine your intentions. Ask yourself quietly, what am I building for? What kind of life am I protecting? What am I no longer willing to sacrifice? These answers will guide your next decisions more than advice ever could. You are also being asked to release comparison completely. Your path is custom. Your timing is intentional. Looking sideways will only blur what is unfolding directly ahead of you. Archangel Michael says, stay in your lane. It leads somewhere specific. As part 4 settles, understand this, my beloved. The shock has passed, the door is open, and now heaven is teaching you how to stand comfortably in alignment without fear, without rush, and without self-sabotage. What comes next will require confidence without noise and faith without proof. And you are ready for that. My beloved, where ownership replaces hoping. Until now, you were sensing change. In this part, you begin to carry it. Archangel Michael speaks with firmness now because heaven is no longer whispering. it is in trusting. You may notice that people start treating you differently. Not loudly, not dramatically, but subtly. Your words are taken more seriously. Your absence is noticed. Your presence shifts the tone of a room. This is not ego. This is authority settling in. My beloved, authority does not announce itself. It stabilizes. You are entering a phase where excuses no longer comfort you. You feel an inner push to rise earlier, prepare better, and act cleaner. This is not pressure from outside. It is alignment from within. Heaven is aligning your habits with your future. Archangel Michael says, "What you tolerate now determines what you manage later." This is why certain compromises feel heavier than before. Things you once allowed now feel out of place. Not because they are wrong for everyone, but because they are wrong for you. In this part, you may feel an urge to protect your time fiercely. You may decline invitations without guilt. You may say no without explanation. This is not isolation, it is focus. My beloved, heaven is teaching you discernment at a higher level. You are no longer deciding between good and bad. You are deciding between good and aligned. That distinction changes everything. You may also feel moments of self-doubt returning unexpectedly. Do not be alarmed. This is the mind adjusting to a higher identity. Growth always challenges familiarity. Sit with the discomfort instead of running from it. Confidence forms here. Archangel Michael reminds you, you are allowed to grow into what you prayed for. This is also the stage where discipline becomes gentle instead of forced. You no longer motivate yourself with fear. You move because you understand the cost of stagnation. My beloved, something important happens here. You stop asking for permission internally. You trust your judgment more. You listen to your inner compass without outsourcing decisions to others. This is heaven restoring self-trust. Externally, you may still see gradual movement. Do not mistake gradual for weak. Slow alignment is stronger than fast chaos. What is forming now is meant to last. As part 5 closes, understand this deeply. You are no longer being prepared for a future moment. You are living inside the transition. The door did not open to tease you. It opened because you are capable of walking through it with integrity. Stay grounded, my beloved. What you are becoming is catching up to what was promised. My beloved, where confidence becomes quiet and irreversible. You are no longer convincing yourself that change is coming. You are adjusting your life as if it already has. Archangel Michael stands firm here, because this phase determines longevity. You may notice that you stop seeking reassurance. You don't need constant signs, messages, or confirmations. You feel a steady knowing, calm but unshakable. This is not blind faith. This is integration. What once felt like hope has become expectation, not entitled expectation, but grounded certainty. My beloved, you are now being asked to lead your own life without waiting for permission, applause, or agreement. This is where many hesitate, because self-leadership removes excuses. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, I cannot carry what you must carry yourself." You will feel an inner push to make decisions you've delayed. Not dramatic decisions, practical ones. Structuring finances. Planning timelines. Letting go of distractions. This is heaven asking you to take responsibility for what you said you wanted. You may also experience resistance from others at this stage. Some will feel threatened by your clarity. Others will test your boundaries to see if you've truly changed. Stay calm. Stay consistent. You do not need to explain growth to those committed to stagnation. My beloved, another sign of part 6 is emotional stability. Triggers lose power. Drama feels exhausting rather than exciting. You prefer peace over being right. This is not weakness, it is mastery. Archangel Michael affirms, The disciplined spirit is stronger than the loud one. You may also feel guided to simplify. Fewer words, fewer promises, fewer obligations. Clarity thrives in simplicity. Heaven is also watching how you handle silence now. When things are not moving visibly, do you panic or do you trust? This determines whether the next door opens smoothly or with resistance. My beloved, understand this. Nothing is being taken from you. Everything being removed is making room. This is the stage where self-respect replaces self-protection. You no longer guard yourself with walls. You move with awareness. Settles, remember, alignment is not about intensity. It is about consistency. You are not rushing toward a breakthrough. You are becoming someone who sustains it. Stay steady. The path is firm beneath your feet. My beloved, where alignment becomes visible, not to everyone, but to those who matter and to the systems that respond to readiness. Archangel Michael speaks with precision here because what happens next depends on how you show up daily, not on what you say you believe. You may notice that opportunities begin to recognize you without pursuit. Conversations shift in your favor. Doors open through referrals, invitations, or sudden clarity rather than force. This is what happens when preparation meets timing. My beloved, do not be surprised if things begin to move in clusters. One improvement leads to another. One yes unlocks multiple paths. Momentum is not chaos, it is confirmation. At this stage, your energy communicates before your words do. People sense your stability. They trust your calm. They respect your boundaries, even if they don't fully understand them. Archangel Michael says, authority does not raise its voice. You are also being taught restraint and celebration. Celebrate inwardly first. Gratitude stabilizes growth. Excessive sharing destabilizes it. Not everyone deserves access to your progress. My beloved, watch how carefully your intuition guides you now. You will know when to speak and when to remain silent, when to move and when to pause. Trust this rhythm. It is refined guidance. This is also the stage where fear attempts one final negotiation. It will ask, what if this fails? What if you lose it all? Recognize this for what it is, an echo from a version of you that no longer leads. Archangel Michael reassures you. What is aligned does not collapse under pressure. You may also feel called to give back in small ways, not from obligation, but from overflow. Kindness, integrity, generosity, these ground abundance and keep pride away. My beloved, remember, humility is not self-denial. It is clarity about source. Settles, understand this. You are not proving yourself anymore. You are positioned. What comes next will not feel like a miracle. It will feel like life finally responding to who you have become. Stay attentive. Stay grounded. The visible phase has begun. My beloved, where confirmation replaces questioning. You no longer ask, is this really happening? Instead, you begin to recognize patterns lining up in ways that cannot be denied. Archangel Michael speaks calmly now, because this phase requires presence, not excitement. You may start noticing tangible proof, not dramatic, but undeniable. Numbers begin to align. Documents move forward. Messages arrive at the right time. People who once delayed you suddenly cooperate. What was complicated becomes simple. This is not luck. This is alignment expressing itself through structure. My beloved, one of the clearest signs of Part 8 is that you stop chasing outcomes. You move deliberately, trusting that what is meant to meet you will do so without force. The anxiety of what if loosens its grip. Archangel Michael says, when the path is correct, effort decreases and clarity increases. You may also feel an urge to protect your momentum quietly. You instinctively know when to share and when to remain silent. This discernment is critical now. Silence is not secrecy, it is stewardship. Another important shift occurs here. You begin to see people clearly. Not through suspicion, but through truth. Motives become obvious. Energy speaks louder than words. You no longer need to analyze, you simply know. My beloved, trust this clarity. It is earned. You may also feel moments of gratitude rise unexpectedly. Small things move you. Peace feels richer than excitement ever did. This is because your nervous system is settling into safety. Stability feels familiar now. Archangel Michael affirms, peace is the language of alignment. This is also a stage where patience becomes effortless. You understand that timing is no longer against you. You are not late. You are not behind. You are synchronized. If something pauses now, it does so with purpose. Delays feel neutral rather than threatening. You no longer interpret waiting as rejection. My beloved, this phase is powerful because it is quietly irreversible. You are no longer preparing to change. You have changed. Understand this clearly. What is unfolding will continue to unfold as long as you remain grounded, attentive, and faithful to what you know. The final movements ahead will not introduce chaos. They will introduce settlement. And settlement is where abundance stays. My beloved, settlement turns into stewardship. What has been aligning around you now asks to be maintained, not admired. This is the stage where heaven observes how you handle consistency after confirmation. Archangel Michael speaks with calm authority here, because this phase is subtle but decisive. You may notice that life begins to feel more orderly. Not perfect, but intentional. Your days have rhythm. Your decisions feel cleaner. You are less reactive to noise, less pulled by urgency that doesn't belong to you. This is the result of internal authority taking root. My beloved, understand this clearly. Abundance does not test people when it arrives. It tests them when it becomes normal. How you treat what you now have determines whether it multiplies or plateaus. You are being guided to respect the flow. Not to push harder just because things are working. Not to relax carelessly because pressure has eased. Balance is the protection here. Archangel Michael says, those who honor what is steady are entrusted with what is greater. You may feel an inner prompting to refine systems, how you manage time, money, energy, commitments. These refinements may feel mundane, but they are sacred. Structure sustains blessing. This is also the phase where discernment becomes non-negotiable. You are not meant to rescue everyone, explain everything, or include everyone. Selectivity is not selfishness, it is wisdom. My beloved, you may also notice that some people test your availability now. They sense your stability and seek access to it. Be kind, but remain firm. Not every request deserves a yes. Archangel Michael gently warns, do not let familiarity erode boundaries that alignment built. Emotionally, you may feel more grounded than ever before. Highs and lows even out. You no longer define yourself by outcomes. You define yourself by integrity. This inner steadiness is what keeps external blessings from destabilizing you. You are also learning to listen more than speak. Observation becomes powerful. You catch things others miss. This awareness is part of your protection. My beloved, if doubt tries to whisper now, it will sound quieter than before. That is because truth has taken residence. You do not need to fight doubt, simply don't feed it. As Part 9 settles, know this, you are no longer transitioning. You are operating. What you prayed for has not only arrived, it is adjusting to you, learning your rhythm, and responding to your consistency. Remain attentive, remain disciplined, remain humble. The final movement will show you how to sustain this alignment long term, without burnout, fear, or loss of self. You are doing well, my beloved. My beloved, stewardship becomes legacy. What has settled into your life now is not meant to pass through you temporarily. It is meant to be carried forward with wisdom. Archangel Michael speaks with quiet certainty here, because this phase is not dramatic. It is enduring. You are now being asked to live from alignment, not visit it. This means returning to your center even on ordinary days, choosing integrity when no one is watching, maintaining discipline when excitement fades. These choices anchor what heaven has entrusted to you. God says, "What you protect consistently, I preserve permanently." My beloved, you may notice that your desires simplify. You no longer crave excess, noise, or validation. You value peace, clarity, and impact. This is a sign that abundance has matured inside you. You are no longer chasing. You are cultivating. In this phase, generosity becomes intentional. You give without draining yourself. You help without rescuing. You support without losing your boundaries. This balance keeps your spirit strong and your resources stable. Archangel Michael affirms, sustainable blessings flow through disciplined hearts. You are also learning to trust cycles. There will be seasons of growth and seasons of rest. Neither is failure. Both are necessary. Honor rest without guilt. Embrace action without fear. My beloved, remember this truth as you move forward. Alignment is not fragile. It does not disappear when challenged. It strengthens when honored. If obstacles appear again, and they may, you will face them differently now. Not with panic, not with desperation, but with grounded confidence. You know who you are. You know what you carry. You know where your help comes from. This is heaven's intention fulfilled, not just to bless you, but to establish you. Archangel Michael stands with you as this chapter completes and the next unfolds naturally. You are not being pushed forward. You are being walked with. Remain faithful to what you have learned. Remain humble in what you hold. Remain present in what you build. My beloved, the door that opened did not lead to chaos. It led to clarity. And clarity is where true prosperity lives.